Circus is coming your way. The Clyde Beatty-Cole Brothers Circus, the world's largest circus under the big top, with spectacular circus stars, man against savage jungle beasts, incredible high-wire performers, acrobats, jugglers, balance artists, horses, ponies, dogs, monkeys, and 3 herds of performing elephants. Astonishing feats on the flying trapeze, and more clowns than ever before. 3 rings packed with exciting, non-stop action under the big top. Thrill to the Clyde Beatty-Cole Brothers Circus under a gigantic canvas arena, larger than a football field. Something for everyone in the entire family. Fun, laughter, and excitement under the world's largest big top. The Clyde Beatty-Cole Brothers Circus, entertaining generations of Americans for nearly a century.
Opens today through Sunday. Good seats still available at the Tallahassee Mall info booth or the Circus Wagon. Free children's tickets at Mall Merchants C. The Clyde Beatty-Cole Brothers Circus today through Sunday at the Tallahassee Mall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Live at the Circus. I'm continuing to talk to this beautiful ringmaster all dressed up, and with him now is Fred Logan, who takes care of all of the elephants. I want to bring on somebody whose name rhymes with yours. I want to bring on Dan Hogan, who's our weatherman.
All right.
And I want to tell everybody that Dan Hogan is the person responsible for the weather this morning that gave those elephants such a hard time.
Now, I want to say this. If anybody has doubts about the weather right now, the sun has broken out of the clouds, and it's not raining down here at the mall, so come on down.
You're going to be
All right.
honorary ringmaster today, is that right? Isn't that marvelous? Yes, he's going to be our honorary ringmaster.
Are you going to let him blow that whistle?
Well, I don't let nobody blow my whistle as a rule, no.
Okay, you got to get your own whistle, Dan.
Well, he can whistle anyway. We'll make out that he whistles and starts the show anyway for us.
Okay, I can see in the wings that they're even getting a bear ready to come on out here in a minute. I guess he's going to give you a bear hug, Dan.
He's going to give me,
Yeah.
me a bear hug.
I don't want one.
I don't know if I want one either, but we'll see what happens here.
Well, this bear that you see coming in now is one of the Himalayan, what they call a Himalayan bear. They're rather on the spiteful side. But this particular bear, as you notice...
We gonna bring him on right now? Okay.
Mr. Welding. Mr. Welding.
Okay, here he comes.
Let's come.
We can talk about the
These
elephants.
bears, yes, they come from Japan and China. These bears come from Japan and China. And this is only one of the bears. And he also has 2 Russian brown bears. But this here is a Himalayan bear.
I also noticed that
Himalayan moon bear.
he's very carefully muzzled, I know.
Well, yes, and they can be very spiteful. If you don't know how to handle a bear, they're very spiteful.
Oh, can I have a kiss? May I have a kiss? A little bitty kiss? Do I just kind of lean over? Oh, thank you. I don't want to get too close. You want to kiss?
He's one of the largest Himalayan bears you can see. But he's wonderful. He rides motorbikes and does all kinds of tricks. Watch them. Keep the kind good. Hey, I'm doing good stuff. That's his papa. See, he knows to give his papa a kiss, huh? Oh, brother. Let's look to them, huh? Let's look to them, my girl, huh?
He's going to eat your flowers.
Let's look to them, man. Good kuss, good kuss. Oh, good kuss.
Okay, this is wonderful. Can you stick around? Is he tired?
No, he's
Okay,
for you now.
he's sitting down. He's got a chair. Let's see if we can get him to sit down.
That's right. Now
Dan,
you're in the park.
you come over and interview this bear.
All right, let's see what happens here. Mr. Bear, how are you doing today, huh? You look pretty sharp there. Welcome to Tallahassee, sport. Doing some heavy breathing there, aren't you? Give your daddy a kiss. Fantastic. Well, it's a pleasure having you out here at the Clyde Beatty-Cole Brothers Circus at the mall. And do you have any bear friends in Tallahassee, huh? Just me, huh? All right, well, thanks a lot. And it was nice talking to you. I've never talked to a bear before. And we hope you enjoy your stay right here in the mall. Uh-oh, we've got a little surprise for you. Little sugar. Thanks a lot. All right, we'll turn it back over to Nettie here.
Okay, we're now ready to talk to our man who's got the elephants, because I want to hear what he's got in mind for Dan Hogan on the elephant.
Well, he's going to ride, that's for sure.
It'll be my first time, I'll tell you that.
When have you got this scheduled?
Starting of this show.
Oh, he's going to actually ride into the ring?
Yes, ma'am.
How is Dan going to get on that elephant?
The elephant will get down and he'll get on just like getting on a horse.
There's only one trouble here. I've never been on a horse either, so this is really going to be a big experience for old Dan.
How many elephants do you have to take care of, Mr. Logan?
We have 13. We have 10 big ones and 3 babies.
And do the babies do as much work as one large elephant?
They work in the performance, but the big elephants put the circus up.
Okay, do the big elephants perform then, or are they mainly your...
Yes, ma'am. Yes, they all perform in the circus.
How does one go about training an elephant?
Usually, you get them when they're real small, and you break them when they're small. It's a lot easier then.
Okay, but they're never very small. Even at birth, how much does a baby elephant weigh?
300 pounds, 300 to 400 pounds when a baby's born.
That's a mighty big baby.
Yeah, you say that again.
And how long can one use an elephant in a circus? How many years does he work?
I'd say right at 60 years, 50 to 60 years, if you take care of them, right?
Well, yes, they'll... Actually, an elephant in captivity, well, all animals in captivity, the lions, the tigers, elephants, no matter what it is, with circus, they live longer in captivity than they will in the jungle. Because in the jungle, you see, there's nobody to take care of them. They don't get the vitamins. If something goes wrong with them, there's nobody to doctor them up. So the other animals just kill them all.
You come closer to me so we can hear you talk too, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so they in the wilds, and they have a harder
Yeah, in the
time.
jungle, yes, in the jungle, they definitely live a harder time. In fact, when we buy such an elephant or a lion or a tiger, before you can ever train it, it has to be wormed and doctored up and everything. People think, oh, when you come off the jungle, they're marvelous. They're not. We have to take all that good care of them first. Educate the brain and let them know that you're not going to hurt them, to be kind with them. Then you start training the animal.
Okay, now I want to know what you feed the elephants. How much do they eat? Just give me one elephant at a time.
Well, a big elephant will eat, I'd say, 200 to 300 pounds of hay a day, plus 25 pounds of sweet feed, and all the water he can drink.
Okay, you don't go to the grocery store and buy him loaves of bread or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, we do that, too, when they're small, when they're little fellas.
And then when they grow up, they don't get treats like that anymore?
No, not really.
Do elephants really like peanuts?
They love them. They love them.
And what does he actually do with his trunk? Does he use it to smell, to feel, to live?
Yeah, he breathes through his trunk. He drinks water through his trunk, and he picks. If he didn't have a trunk, he couldn't eat.
Actually, if you notice, they have a little point on the end of the trunk. Yeah. And that little point is like our finger.
Yeah.
And they can pick up a little
They can pick up a quarter.
little pebble like that, or a quarter.
Can they see very well?
Well, they can see for a good distance, yeah, but not too far.
No, not really.
And what about...
They're more sensitive to sound, right? Storms and like explosions.
And they were very sensitive to the sounds that they heard from the weather that Dan Hogan ordered this morning,
yes,
right?
They were.
Right.
They were a little excited.
Why does the weatherman always get it? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's got to be because all week long you ordered gorgeous weather, and then the day the circus came to town, it poured. Okay, I think our bear is getting ready to go now.
The bear's getting a little tired.
Okay, so goodbye, Mr. Bear.
And you come and see him in the show, eh?
Thank you, Johnny, very much for bringing your bear.
Mr. John, yeah. Mr.
Okay.
John Weldy's there.
I've got to go get the elephants.
All right, you're going to go to get the elephant.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to...
And he's going to ride.
Okay, but he's going to stick around a minute.
We will.
Okay, we're going to keep Dan Hogan here for a little while.
All right.
And Dan, you need to meet this man. I don't know that you've met Colonel Bale.
Pleased to meet you.
Not
Dan
formally.
Hogan, a pleasure.
Very well.
Welcome to Tallahassee.
Thank you, sir.
I think that I see in the wings maybe the lion tamer. The reason I think that he might be the lion tamer is because I see a pistol on his hip.
Well, yes, that's Dave Hoover. He has the lions and he also has tigers. He's got South African lions and Bengal tigers.
Does he work them both at the same time?
Oh, yes, we have actually it's what you call a mixed group acts. That's one of my old type of acts. I used to love the acts.
Were you ever injured?
Oh, yes, I've got 42 stitches put in my nose, a plastic bridge cut up here, my hands all cut up here, from tigers and lions and bears and cheetahs and pumas. And...
You got a little too friendly?
Well, no, sometimes they get a little out of, a little out of order, and they get a little mad, and you take your time, you think you're trusting them too well, and that's when they attack you.
All right, now, is that what you did when you were performing in the circus other than being a ringmaster? You were the lion and tiger?
Oh, yes,
trainer.
I was with Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey's for 16 years, where they had lions, tigers, and horses, and the elephants, and all types of... Actually, I'm an international trainer. I've trained every animal possible. I've also hunted them, caught them, and trained them in South Africa.
All right, now, tell me a little something about Mr. Hoover. Does he begin to train those animals from the time that they're cubs?
Well, I don't know too much about Dave Hoover, but actually any trainer, you start training them for around just over a year old is about the best time. Then it's like a child, you see. You can't make a baby go to school. Do you understand what I mean? You have to wait till he's at least 5 years old, right? Well, with an animal, so you say about a year old, then he has a little bit more brain, a little more sense, then you can start educating him to what you want him to do.
And he learns much more quickly then.
Then he learns a little faster. Some learn faster and some don't. The animals that don't learn so fast turn out the best animals. Some animals learn too fast. The animals that learn too fast, they turn out that they're not too good.
All right, now why is that? Because they outsmart the trainer then?
Well, they try to outsmart the trainer, yes. It's like, how can I say, it's like a man that would be educated too fast, all of a sudden something clicks, and he doesn't know anything anymore.
Okay, we're going to have to pause on that note. It's time for another break, folks, but we're coming right back. Stay tuned.
Where's Mr. Hoover?